Here he is, everybody, Jet G. Make some noise for him, everyone. These guys wait all night for this.
So I grew up a pastor's kid, and I felt this pressure to get married. This woman came up to me at church, and she goes, God brought my brother a wife. Why hasn't he brought you a wife? And I had to tell her the truth. I said, because my God loves me. That's why. I'm sure God did bring your brother a wife as punishment. I've lost more friends to marriage than police violence. I think marriage is the real nigga killer here. I grew up so Christian, I wasn't allowed to watch Batman. I had to watch Bible Man. It was Willie Ames in a purple satin cape. It was traumatic for everybody involved. I grew up a little bit of a bad boy in the church. I got in trouble for a lot of premarital hand-holding. It was bad. It was terrible. But I just realized, I'm not my dad. When my dad was my age, he had a car, 2 motorcycles, and he was a virgin. I drive a scooter and I have hella hoes. So it's a lot going on. I'm ready. Let's go. I can't see the time. That's what's freaking me out here.
The cap means you're at a minute, so you have a few seconds to wrap it up. Let's just put a ribbon on it.
You have
anything else you wanted to say?
No.
Okay.
Really.
Weird way to close, but great set. Jet G. I love it. You can hold on to that microphone, Jet G. Welcome. This is your first time on the show.
Yes, sir.
How long you been doing stand-up?
Almost 4 years.
3 years?
4.
4 years. Where at?
I just moved here from LA about a year ago.
Okay. So how long were you in LA for?
2 years.
Where were you before that?
Detroit.
So you made the move from Detroit to LA and then the pandemic started, or did you move during the pandemic?
I moved during the pandemic.
Interesting maneuver, but better than Detroit, that's for goddamn sure.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, guys.
What do you mean, come on?
Come on, man.
Come on what?
Detroit teaches you survival skills, bro.
Yeah.
You can survive Detroit, you can survive anywhere.
I agree. Great place to be from. Great place to get the fuck out of. What are you talking? You want to go back there?
I mean,
All right. Oh my God, we have a special treat for you. I have a one-way ticket to fucking Detroit. You're gonna love it, since you're so proud of your roots. Now, I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. I know exactly what
that's
Detroit
where this is coming from.
Exactly, yeah. We're from the same hot death.
You a Buckeye?
What?
Are you a Buckeye?
Yeah.
I went to U of M, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, it was nice meeting you. Jet, let's talk about it. So what was LA like for the 2 years during the pandemic? Explain to these people that might not know.
I was a private school teacher for a while, so that was boring.
Right.
Yeah, I was the youngest black dude at an old white school. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What else about Los Angeles?
I don't know. It's a very plastic town.
How long have you been here?
I moved here last February.
So what are the differences that you notice right off the bat?
There's a lot of man perms in Austin. There's a lot of Weird Al Yankovic looking dudes getting a lot of chicks.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how you're doing it.
Right.
Because you would not survive in LA at all. No disrespect.
Right. No, you're right. Uncle Lazy.
It's true. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jet, let's talk about it. What do you do for work?
I just quit teaching, so give me a round of applause for that.
Okay.
So I'm just doing this full time. I bartend sometimes. That's what I'm up to.
What do you do how you're bartending sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're making money bartending
Yeah.
around here?
Yep.
Okay. And what do you do for fun?
Let's see. I don't remember, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okie dokie.
I used to do martial arts, but I don't do martial arts anymore.
Like at nighttime, what do you do when you're not doing stand-up?
Oh, I just thug around on the east side, popping around. That's about it.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Why are you so down on marriage?
I mean, I think marriage is. I think people get married to escape a lot of the time. So, I just see a lot of people trapped in really shitty relationships.
Have you ever been in a shitty relationship?
I mean, I'm almost 30, so yes.
I like to hear about them.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know you got that in you. I'd love to hear about it. It's torturous, right?
Yeah, it's tough.
I'd love to hear you talk about it.
I mean, maybe.
And then because I could, because those jokes about marriage are so funny.
Thank you.
That you do. They're just classic funny.
Thank you so much.
And I love how you bring the church into it, too. That's very new and fresh.
Thank you.
It is saying, well, God didn't bring you. Oh, it's so good. But I'd like to hear about how you personally suffered to get to that point. Because I know you did. Who's your first girlfriend? Let's hear it. Who's your first?
You want to hear about Brittany?
I want to hear about Brittany, yeah. How old were you?
So I was 13. She was 16. I had straight A's. She might have had cocaine possession on her record. It was a very interesting experience. But I was kind of a geek because I was a pastor's kid. So I was trying to transition from where's my glasses to where's my hug. And she helped me pull that off. I remember we had you know what a church lock-in is?
Uh-huh.
We had a church lock-in.
Right, like a sleepover night where everybody...
It's this idea of you locking a whole bunch of horny teenagers in a building and expecting nothing to go wrong.
Right.
So, long story short, she comes in and it's like it's majority black church. She's a white girl. She rose up in booty shorts and a crop top. She's breaking everybody's neck. She's got a tramp stamp.
Oh, shit.
And it was wild. It was a wild time, but... Long story short, my friends were like, man, Brittany doesn't really like you, and Brittany did like me. And it touched my little heart.
Did you have sex with her?
I can't reveal that on here. My mom might listen later.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So you
that's
did.
that's a hot yes, so let's talk about
that's a hot yes.
Sorry, Mama, but Brittany fucked your boy.
Yeah, Brittany.
I mean, it set me on a path of dating a lot of white girls with tattoos, which I no longer do anymore.
Is that your thing? You're into white girls with tattoos?
I was into that for a long time, but I value my life, so.
Wow. That's interesting. So what are you into now? White girls with tattoos.
Right. I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay. Spoken like a true pastor's son.
Was it torture to be a pastor's son, though?
It was very strange.
Did you get hit a lot because you was bad or what?
My mom found me in the sleeping bag with Brittany and yanked me out of the sleeping bag in front of everybody.
Uh-oh.
What was
That'll scar you.
Yeah. It was pretty traumatic.
Uh-oh.
Let me ask you this before I let you
guy.
go. You're the son of a pastor, so you had to behave yourself. So what was something rebellious that you did when you were a little kid? Was there something that you
Were you afraid to rebel?
We used to change... We weren't allowed to listen to rap music, so we would change rap songs to make them Christian.
Oh, shit.
So, instead of It's Hot in Here, It's Holy in Here was a big hit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, get that. Yeah, that's all right.
It is so holy in here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
These guys are unbelievable.
Yeah, that's good, right?
It's getting holy in here, so put on all your clothes. It is getting so holy, I'm going to put my clothes on.
That's pretty much the gist.
That's a good joke. That's
Instead
a
of
good
Nelly,
bit, right?
it's Helly. All right.
That's a
Jet
good
G,
bit.
so
That's
much
a good
fun.
joke.
Again, a very, very... then I love it. I couldn't have written it like this, but I love that the theme of the night, coming from Roseanne to all the comedians, is talk about what you can talk about. Talk about what makes you original. And you came up, pastor's son, and you fucking did it. Beat for beat for beat for beat. Amazing stuff. Super fucking cool.
You know what comedy, one thing I learned from my idols, and I'm going to name them, because I feel like I should, right? Mm-hmm. I was so lucky to... become friends with my idols, which was unheard of. But Richard Pryor was my friend, Rodney Dangerfield was my friend.
Wow.
Phyllis Diller, so many I can't even name because I can't remember because I'm old. But just the greats. And they taught me, Johnny Carson, I'm thinking. But anyway, the more personal you are, the more universal it is. See, we don't know that as we got to learn these things about comedy. The more personal, the more everybody will get it because we're all just the same,
Yeah.
So I love what you did Well, I love everything you did. It's good writing. It's fresh and it's different. But I love what you did off your jokes when we were just talking here about, you know, it's getting holy in here. All that stuff is really, really good. And it's just you. It's very personal. And we really like it.
Thank you so much.
100%. 100%. Here's a big joke book by the great Boneseye.
Thank you.
Make some noise for Jet G, everyone.